I am excited. It is Genesis / NNO Zone here, and today I am going to be doing the CWL Stage 1 Relegation post-show presented by yours and truly, me, Genesis / NNO Zone. So, as you guys may know, or as you guys may have been able to figure out by the style of my videos I post on this here channel, I am a big fan of competitive Call of Duty. So much in fact that I know every single team and every single roster in NA and EU. Kind of struggling on Australians, but I don't really watch them, so who cares anyway. This gameplay I am going to be featuring a lot of care packages and a lot of Cerberuses. I am going to get, I believe, triple positive. I would not post a triple negative video on this channel, trust me, unless I wanted to severely embarrass myself. But yeah, triple positive on Nuketown, kill confirmed. So first game we have seen in NA Relegation. If you guys want to check out an explanation of how the CWL works, I won't have a video over here, but I am going to be posting a link in the description of a video I'm doing right afterwards, which will explain the logistics and the jargon of Call of Duty competitive. So now, CWL Relegation. If you've watched this video, you will know that the first match was between DT and C9 Eclipse. DT, Killer, Chino, Diabolic Sender, C9 Eclipse, Dido, Silly, Swally, and Assault. Obviously I had a little confusion between C9 Eclipse, but that's okay, because I've got Esportspedia to help me out in case I forget. So yeah, I remember C9 Eclipse getting 2-0 up in the SND and the Hardpoint, which were on Fringe and Infection. Yeah, they looked pretty dominant actually. I thought they were going to take the series. I saw before game 2 and all the SNDs like gifs of Killer, best SND player in the world. Like, see that gif, guys. It's just type in Killer SND player, cause all best moments, cause that guy's a joker. But yeah, DT ended up taking the series 4-3. MVP of the match, I'd have to say Killer. He actually put up high numbers, which is uncharacteristic of him. He's usually the strategic guy who provides all the strategy, but I like to call it strategy for DT to win. Obviously they had a rough stage 1, but they pulled through in the end, beating teams like Envy and CLG. So now we are going into the second match, H2K vs TL. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate this match. You guys do not even know how much I wanted TL to go through. I didn't explain it enough in my throwing scandal video because I didn't want to go off topic, but TL is my favorite Challenger Division team, consisting of Mark, Apathy, Study and Burnsoff. H2K, they were 3-0 down. 3-0 down. A team consisting of Legal, Lacefield, FizzUp and Fizz. Now obviously everyone was kind of surprised, like, where is H2K? They were getting mauled by this time. They looked dead in the booth. They looked dead when you looked at them. I think they had a listening. They were saying barely any words to each other, like the NV12 word callouts at MLG Columbus. I might do a video on that, CSGO stuff. I don't know if you guys will like that. But yeah, and then H2K completed the first reverse sweep known in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. 4-3. Yeah. It's kind of heartbreaking because TL could have taken that last SMD, but H2K had newfound spirit. Watch that last Game 7 SMD. It's a real insight. They were just making monster plays by each team. Apathy, he failed on a defuse overdrive, which cost him the game, but what can you do? So now we had no Cinderella stories, you know. Both teams that were in the league, H2K and DT, they got through to NACWL Stage 2. But now we go on to CLG against Cloud9. Now this matchup, it was kind of even Stevens for me, because both of these teams are big organizations. So I was like, hey, I don't really care which one goes through, but I like Perplexed, and now that he's considering retiring at such a young age, I think it's kind of perplexing, to be honest. But yeah, Messes, he was playing on characteristic, he wasn't slaying at all. The casters like forgot about him. Felony, okay. I mean, Felony's a little bit of a arrogant twit, but what can you say? He's a decent player. And accuracy is not very accurate or very consistent when it comes to Call of Duty, so I didn't really expect him to put up big numbers, and he didn't. So what can you do? Cloud9, a team of Mochilla, Havoc, Llama, God and Happy, ended up triumphing over CLG, a team of Perplexed, Felony, Messes and Accuracy. CLG, who were in stage 2, and Cloud9, who were not, but Cloud9 qualified. Side note, the post-game interview by Mochilla, it was actually really funny. He fired shots. He was like, I think we'll be every single team, maybe except Optic. Like, that guy is funny. Shout out to Mochilla. But then the biggest surprise, TK versus King Pappy. Now the TK story, it could completely be in another video. But basically, one of the players of TK, Gunja, they were not allowed into the US as they were a Canadian citizen, and he didn't have an appropriate visa, or at least that's what I heard. And so they had to pick up Money B, Ambos, SND Mastermind to play in his place. He didn't turn up to be such a great SND force, but whatever. So the game ended up going 2-0 in favor of King Pappy almost immediately. 6-2 SND and 250. I forgot the exact scoreline, but yeah, King Pappy were pretty dominant in the hardpoint as well. And King Pappy, examples: Johnny, Nelson, and Royalty. The only player I knew before this, 2 players, Royalty, and examples, that's Women Velocity. I didn't really know that much about Johnny, but I had heard of him. But those are the 2 players I heard most about. Royalty, prevalent in AW, he was on big teams like Epsilon. Examples, he was on Team Orbit for a month. So that's pretty much it. TK ended up coming 2 games back, and then King Pappy ended up taking the remaining 2. I could tell King Pappy, if there's one advice I can give them, is to work on their uplink and CTF. They looked so shaky in those modes. 6-0 uplink is unacceptable, especially since TK looked really weak in the uplink, but they still somehow won. But yeah, the gameplay has ended, so I must move on. Money B, he played quite well. He was probably the MVP of the game for TK, to be fair, but MVP of Royalty, he was the reason they commanded those 2 maps and the rest of the game. He was prevalent. The Nelson drama could also be in another video, but yet King Pappy, the biggest surprise team, beat TK 4-2. I started going on a rant in Twitter, calling them King Randoms, but hey, what can you do? Okay, so now time to announce the Genesis Clan /NN MVP award of the tournament. And that MVP award is going to go to... I'm gonna say Killer. Killer was a very good player in the series DT vs Cloud9 clips. He was really showing off. Second place is probably Sender or something, or Lacefield, but yeah, it's gonna be it for this video. Playoffs will come out right after playoffs finish, which is tomorrow. Right now, OG, Elevate, and Rise are through to the next round. Obviously, the winner of it gets an auto invite to CoD Champs, as well as the Stage 2 final winner. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out, everybody. Subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more videos.